Hello, this is Blue Diamond Coasters, and this is the, I guess, prelude really to my first day of my big Florida trip this weekend. I'm really looking forward to it. I can go into some nice parks this weekend, Busch Gardens, Tampa tomorrow, Epcot and Hollywood Studios the day after, and then Universal, which is somewhere over there, on Monday. But for my first night, since I had a later flight and I have a few hours to kill, decided to come to Fun Spot Orlando, right over there. Now, if you saw my video from maybe, I think, a year and a half ago now, when I last went to Florida, I was meaning to come here, but because there was a flight delay, I couldn't get to here. But now I'm here, so looking forward to getting on White Lightning and the family invert. I think there's a kids coaster over here, but I've actually heard good things about White Lightning. I actually heard some people say that it's better than El Toro. Wouldn't go that far, but alright. Anyway, I'm gonna head on inside and get some credits today. Made in the park now, and actually one thing that was interesting, they actually have both metal detectors and a whole like security scan, and they even asked for my ID because there's a curfew, I guess, in effect for the park. Which even I was on with them, even said like with Universal, they even have like a curfew where it's like you'll have to be 21 to enter after a certain time, which is definitely interesting, but I am 21, so I'm all good. Alright, got my fun card with enough tickets to do all 3 credits here, and White Lightning's good enough, maybe I'll do it again. Kind of like what I did with Mind Blower last time, but it's going up right now. Just passed through the Titan Track section. This park is looking really dead right now because, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but it's like 54 degrees right now and very windy. So, yeah, I specifically came down here in January to escape the cold, and I ended up bringing some with me. So, they actually sent us around twice on White Lightning. So, shout out to those 2 products, they're really nice. And yeah, that was really fun. I really like that. It's solid, like, small wooden coaster. Like, yeah. Now, I rode both times in the back. I'm gonna try to go around and do it again in the front because they never actually scanned my tickets, and when I asked them if they wanted to, they just said I was cool because, like I said, there's nobody here. We were like, while we were waiting, we were looking at the parking lot, and they're like, okay, there's like 26 cars here. And I'm like, well, there's probably like at least a quarter or so of them are employees. So yeah, this park is really dead tonight. So I might try do some other things here. Because I even saw they have like a little like mini Star Flyer thing, and they have some flying seats on it. Like I want to do that, like kind of like what I did at Great Adventure that they did for Skyscraper. So gonna head on Freedom Flyer, Vekoma Hanging Bag. So hopefully this is not painful. that was, I don't know. I think it's better than her Flying Ace aerial chase at Kings Island, but I really ain't saying much. I do like the setting there, like going right, literally over the pathway and right next to this kind of little lake in the middle. And just like with White Lightning, they never scanned my ticket card that I bought. And I asked them, like, I mean, I paid for this, so what's the point of it? I don't know. And it's also just weird, like, yeah, like even the Scream and Swing over there, you got these rides, like nobody, there's not even employees here. Like this might take the record for like the deadest I've ever seen any park. Like, even Fun Spot Kissimmee, when I went, it like rained and there were more people there during the rain than right now. Granted, it's January, but it's also like a holiday weekend, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm heading over to the kids coaster now and maybe do some other rides. Go-karts maybe, just like, I want to just use my tickets, I spent them. I don't know, maybe I'll just give them to Sean when he gets here in a few days. Well, did the kids coaster Sea Serpent. I was the only person on it. They even made me sit in the front row because there was just nobody else on there and because of weight distribution. And they actually did scan my tickets this time, so yeah, I just have like 24 left. Maybe I'll do the go-karts or White Lightning again. Well, like I said, it's just very creepy. Nobody's here. Like when I got up there, the ride up wasn't there. There was like you had to walk over from the other ride. Like I could just walk right in. Like I said, even like all these kids rides, nobody's here. So.
Seatbelt must be worn and adjusted tightly. You must keep both hands on the steering wheel at all times. Please secure all loose clothing. Long hair must be pulled back into a ponytail and tucked into the back of your shirt. If your cart should stop, remain seated and raise your hands. During the race, the car ahead has the right of way, and the car behind should avoid contact with slower or stopped traffic. There will be absolutely no swerving or hitting.
Alright, just did the Commander go-kart track. I guess it didn't tell me that I picked the slowest car out there. So I started in the back, and also I was on like the side that they let out second. So I was already starting in last, and I was pretty much just dead last the entire time. They need to put more bullet bills on there, or golden mushrooms, because I definitely needed that to get caught back up. And they did scan tickets, so now I pretty much only have like one big ride left, if they scan it. So maybe I'll do White Lightning in the front row this time. I have to hold up my Epcot map for those away. You see those kind of spotlights that are up there? That's actually from Universal. It was funny. I was following someone who was in Universal, like at Hulk, and they were right near those lights. I'm like, yeah, I can see those lights from here. There was nobody on there first. I thought it was a ghost train, but there was actually some people. They're just being so still and so quiet that they're invisible to the naked eye.
But my movement was so slow that it's imperceptible.
No.
I'm sure I'm invisible.
So I came over here to do White Lightning, and there's just nobody here. Like, there's the operator booth right there. There's just nobody here. And there's like no gate or nothing at the entrance. There's just, wow, like I could literally just hit the button myself right here. The phone here. Oh wait, no, that's the scanner, but yeah. Wow, I guess they're very short-staffed tonight. They just leave the roller coasters unattended. someone did eventually come by to operate Freedom or White Lightning, and yeah, it's still pretty fun. Even the front row, there was some really good, like in that, I call it the Phoenix Hill, 'cause it looks like that weird hill on Phoenix where it kind of goes like double up into a double down. You get some really good air on the front row of that. But, and also, I now can tell the exact spot where it switches from wood to steel in the tight track spot. Anyway, I'm gonna try to do. They also never scanned my thing over there, so I'm gonna try to do these flying Star Screamer, Star Flyer, wherever they're called. Again, if someone can come over here. I guess they're just really slow tonight, so they just kind of send employees around where people show up. So I made my way outside the park now. So after about 20 minutes, the operator finally got an operator to come over here. She was really nice. We were talking for a bit, and it was fun. I mean, it's not like the extreme flyer thing at Great Adventure, but hopefully I don't think they'll do that on the one down the street. And I'll probably skip Icon Park just because I don't really like that park after the whole thing with the drop pad and all that. But yeah, I also asked the lady, so I said, you know, how many people are probably here right now in terms of customer wise? And she's like, because I said, like, I'm thinking maybe like less than 50. She's like, probably more like 5. And yeah, I can believe it. She also said there's probably only like 200 people that came here today, so definitely takes the record for the lowest attendance I've ever been at a park. I thought like Busch Gardens Williamsburg back in March was gonna be the record, but Fun Spot America took that spot. Anyway, that just about does it at Fun Spot America, first night of the Florida trip. Make sure to do the usual, like, comment, and make sure to subscribe so that way you can get the next 3 days of stuff. So you'll get 3 more videos after this, and it'll be a lot of fun. I'm gonna meet up with David, a bunch of other people tomorrow. I'm also gonna meet with Sean and David, a bunch of other people up on Monday, Universal. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, this is Blue Diamond Coasters. Later.
Why aren't you there? We've got Fun Spot style. Hey, Fun Spot style. It's you.